How's everybody doing? Today's video is going to be a new gear day video about my new Mesa dual rectifier Roadster model. So although I still need to do a proper review of these, I have already purchased a Mesa triple rectifier, which is my dream guitar amp, and this single rectifier up here, which I've used for jamming. And now I have purchased a dual rectifier, which completes the three. In order not to be redundant on the features for my 3-channel triple rec, I got a dual rectifier Roadster, which has 4 channels. It has built-in reverb, and it also has switching between 50 and 100 watts. So that has like the multi-watt feature that the more modern Roadsters or more modern rectifiers have. This amp is interesting because on the triple rec 3-channel that I have, pretty much the whole face of the amp is full of channels and knobs and features, and so is the back. And on this amp they've put even more somehow. So the power switch actually is the bold or spongy switch, and then off is in the middle. Normally the bold and spongy switch would be on the back. And there's 4 channels in the front. Each channel has 3 different voicings. So it's kind of like the 3-channel with 3 different voicings, but on this one it has 4 channels, so you have an additional 3 voicings. On the back of this amp, it's really busy. It has 4 different zones for effects loop on and off, 50 or 100 watts for each channel independently, and then it has recto tracking or diode. So that, to me, tells me that each channel can be set independently to tube or diode rectifiers, which normally the whole amp would have to be set to for a typical rectifier. It's got the multi-watt outputs, of course, so I've got this on 8 ohms going to this 2x12, and I'm in my apartment, so I'm not going to give it a really great demo. I'm just about to function check it right now because this amp was discontinued in 2017. I think, I could be wrong about that, but this one was built in 2011, but it's in great shape. So right now I'm just about to function check it. I'm going to go to power instead of standby. And right now we're on channel 1, and I've got everything set to right in the middle except for output, which is set to 0. And I'm going to give it just a little bit of power to make sure that it works since I'm in my apartment. Sorry, I was on channel 2 because I'm not used to that 4-channel layout, so. The other thing is the Roadster has reverb on it, which is different from the regular rectifiers, which don't have any reverb. So you can hear the reverb. Got all the EQ set on 50. I'm not going to change it on this demo. This is just to make sure that this amp works because I just picked it up. So this tells me that channel 1 works. It's very sensitive on 100 watts. Now let me change it to 50. So that works. 1, 2, okay. So 1 works, 2. Alright, so that's 1 and 2. Let's go to channel 3. So now channel 3 is on 0. here we have, let's see, 3, give me something. I forgot on channel 2 to do 50 watts. So here's channel 2, let's go to 50 watts. It works. Okay, channel 3, let's go to 50 watts. It works. Okay, let's go to channel 4. Let's see what we got. So all I've done really with this video is to take this amp, which I just picked up, and made sure that everything worked. And it sounds like a Mesa, so it sounds healthy. It sounds like it has that really thick, imposing, menacing Mesa sound. Honestly, I think that Mesa amps are probably the best amps in my opinion, because they sound so imposing and threatening and menacing, and it just sounds like on clean it can go from sad up to angry, and then you go basically from there, from angry up to apocalyptically angry. So they're the best amps in my mind as far as tone goes. This head is extremely heavy. It's like ridiculous. I may still take it to my next jam session just to see how it does, because it seems like it's very tameable. Initially I got my single rectifier for that purpose, but we'll see if the dual Roadster has any real benefit when you can switch it down to 50 watts. But I am a huge Mesa fan. Obviously, I think they have the most satisfying tone, I guess you could say, of any amp. And so I will continue to be a Mesa fan. I'll probably buy more of them. Now I will do a proper review of this amp, my single rectifier and my triple rectifier in the other room, pretty soon here, just to get some videos out of the way. I also will do a review of my EVH 5150 Iconic pretty soon, and I will do a couple more videos in the near future that are more amp focused, because I think I've got my guitar tone kind of pegged, and I want to just talk about amps that I think are extremely good. If you like this video, don't forget to share it and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys next time.